Comparison of Salesforce backend in context of relational database. You can think of objects in Salesforce as similar to tables. Salesforce uses tenant architecture with relational database. So objects. In Salesforce, objects are used to store and organize data. Each object represents a table in a relationship. For example, the account objects corresponded to the table that stores information about customer accounts and the contact object corresponding to table that stores information about individuals associated with those accounts. This means that in relational database, table is equivalent to Salesforce object. Record. Records are instances of objects similar to rows in a table. Each record represents a specific set of data within an object. For instance, a record in the account objects might represent a particular customer account information. Fields. Fields are individual data elements within an object, equivalent to columns in a table. Each field stores a specific type of information. For example, in the account object, you might have a fields for the account name, industry, and annual revenue. Relationships. Objects can be related to each other, just like tables can have a relationship in a relational database. For instance, an opportunity object may have a relationship with both the account and objects, while the analogy of objects to table holds in many aspects. It's important to note that Salesforce is not just a traditional database. It is the platform that provides additional features beyond a database, such as workflow automation, user interface customization, and extensive reporting capabilities. The objects in Salesforce are part of larger framework that enables the development of sophisticated applications for various business needs. Let us look into different types of objects. Standard object. In a Salesforce, standard objects are pre-built objects that come with platform and provide common functionality for managing data. These objects are part of the Salesforce application and are essential for building application and managing business process. Let us look into key standard objects in Salesforce. Account represents a company, organization, or individual with whom you do business. Contact represents an individual associated with an account and typically stores information such as name, title, and contact details. Opportunity represent a potential revenue generating event such as sale. Lead represent a potential sales opportunity typically before it is qualified into an opportunity. Task represent a to-do item for work that needs to be done. Event represent a calendar event or an occurrences tied to record such as a meeting or a call. Case represent a customer issue or inquiry. Campaign represents a marketing campaign. Product represents a product or service that your organization sells. Price book contains a list of products and their associated prices. User represent an individual user in the Salesforce system. Group represent a set of users. Document represent a document that can be associated with a record. Dashboard represents a visual representation of key metrics and performance indicator. Report represents a detailed view of data based on specific criteria. These standard objects provide a foundation of building custom applications and can be extended through the creation of custom fields, relationships, automation using workflows or processes. Additionally, Salesforce allows users to create custom objects to address specific business needs that are not covered by a standard object. Let us look into custom objects. Salesforce custom objects allow you to extend the platform functionality by creating data structure tailored to your specific business needs. These objects are similar to standard objects but are designed to capture information unique to your organization. Here is an overview of how can you create and use custom objects in Salesforce. Setup, login into Salesforce instance, navigate to setup area. In setup, enter object manager in the quick find box and select it. Create a new object. Click on create button, choose custom object. Define object properties. Provide a label and plural label for your project. Specify a record name, data type, and other properties. Save and customization. After creating the object, you can define the fields, relationship, other settings, to tailor to your requirement. Fields. Define a custom field to capture specific data type, text, number, date, etc. Page layout. Design the layout for how the object information is displayed to user. Record type. Create different record types to capture varied sets of information within the same object. Relationship. Each relationship with other objects, including both standard and custom objects. Validation rules. Enforce data quality by creating rules that validate data entered to the object. Workflow and process. Automate business process associated with the custom object. Reports and dashboards. Build reports and dashboards to visualize and analyze data stored in custom object. Let us look into use cases for custom object. This is very important information. Let us look into now. Project management. Create custom object to track project details, tasks, and milestones. Inventory management. Build custom object to manage product inventory and stock details. Issue tracking. Develop a custom object to log and track custom issues and report results. Issue tracking. Develop a custom object to log and track customer issues or support tickets. Employee training. Manage employee training records and certifications with a custom object. Survey and feedback. Create a custom object to collect and analyze survey responses. Custom objects empowers organization to adapt Salesforce to their unique business process, ensuring that the platform aligns closely with specific requirements and workflows. This flexibility is one of the reasons Salesforce is widely for diverse business applications.